Transmission begin. I am Alfarius. It's another week. We have received news this week that our campaign is not going to be taking place. We're going to skip the phase 2 of week 1 due to Father's Day, which makes my wife and my sons very happy. It means that I get to actually hang out with them on Father's Day instead of going to the hobbying. Not that I probably would have. I think I would have skipped it anyways, just out of principle. In any event, in my Pantheon sector news, I've been working fairly diligently on getting my Chaos Space Marines converted over to the Blood Angels, which is the codex that I'm going to use. So changes that I've made, the most notable one is that my squads are now going to be in drop pods as opposed to rhinos. The point values are reduced down to 0 because I'm removing jetpacks, and then they get a 35 point discount and drop pods are 35 points. So yay, good bonus. I still have yet to figure out how that's going to impact Astronomicon. You're only allowed to spend 150 points on dedicated troop transports before you start to take negatives. So I don't know if taking the point reduction reduces them to 0 or if I'm supposed to be using the 35 point as a base, and then in any event I probably will be fine because I think I'm only taking 4 of them, so that's only 140 points, so it does fall underneath the 150 point. Anyways, rambling on about point values for Astronomicon. So a little preview here on what I basically have been working on this week. So my Storm Raven is in the go. As you can see, I have scales in the scaly parts that I want to do. I just have the top part of there. Bottom part has been finished, and the fuselage. I had to take a little break to make this video because I'm just not currently in the mood to paint scales, and I'm just forcing myself to do it. So the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, which I will get to, and a bike squad that I have been working on for a little while. It was initially what I was going to do with my Chaos, but I decided to use the Spawn instead. For the bikes, I am contemplating currently on, I've gone through my bits, and I'm contemplating on using these Sanguinary Guard heads. I think those are the death masks, and I'll end up using this axe for the sergeant because I'm giving him power axe. I am going to keep my captain with the power maul because I think that with the current Xeno meta, I think it works out really well. So onto these Contemptor Dreadnoughts, which I'm very happy with. They've served my Grey Knight army very well because Cyphelmen are pretty cool. But I'm contemplating on removing the Aquilas and the Purity Seals on them because nothing else in my army has an Aquila or a Purity Seal. And I wanted to sort of maintain that theme. The problem is that they're Forge World models and they're resin, and I don't want to mess the models up because they were expensive, and I don't want to have to basically purchase new ones. The beauty part about this conversion from Chaos to Blood Angels is that I'm spending 0 money. I already have the drop pods from previous armies, and I've got the bikers, and I'm going to be kit bashing so that I can actually put those bikes together, the bodies and everything like that. So that's sort of where I'm standing with my models. I have put myself back probably another 3 or 4 weeks in painting, and I've shot myself in the foot because I seem to do this to myself every single year. Every single year for Astronomicon. I have an army ready and I change my mind about something in the army, which is exactly what I've done this year. So I might still end up using my generic display board, which is back here. I've just got some bits and everything like that on it. It's pretty, again, very generic, very basic, but it will serve my purpose if I need to, and it'll just be the fluff that I have to do. So we'll probably end up doing a story. I won't be able to do what I initially wanted to do. That's just a task that I don't have time to do. In any event, that's sort of my update. I'm probably actually going to do a video on making scales. I had a request a little while ago, and I'll probably follow through with that. So we'll see how it turns out. I can't guarantee anything, but I will give it an attempt to the individual that asked for it. And that's pretty much my update. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I will not be going to Dork Lords tonight as I have other engagements. Chris, Alex, and myself are doing an Eldar Codex review this evening, and that's basically going to be my hobby geeking time outside of the home. Anyways, I am Alfarius. Transmission end.